Hello, hello. Happy Saturday afternoon to all of you. We're going to start first and foremost by having you guys let me know if you can hear and see everything okay. I'm using the microphone from Metalhead's laptop, that whole setup. Have never done it on my own before, so hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Silver Creek, hello. AV, good. Okay, perfect. I want to make sure I'm not too loud or too quiet or anything for you guys. And if you can hear a little bit of congestion, I apologize. I am still getting over being sick from last week. So let's go ahead and start saying hi to all of you. I appreciate all of you being here. Lady R will not be here. She does have some personal things going on in her life at the moment. Hopefully, we will see her next week. But I just thought I would pop on here for about an hour or so, say hello to all of you, chat with you, see what all you all have going on in your necks of the woods, let you know what we got going on here. Looks like first in line today was actually Scotty Aquati. Hello, Scotty. Mystery Snail Guardians Annette rolling in with Snailed It. Skull Aquatics also here. Hello, Skull. Silver Creek, I did already say hello to you, but I will say hello again. Not too many of you in here at the moment, which is fine because I actually scheduled this for a little bit later today, and then I'm going in early, so I'm probably confusing a whole lot of people by doing that. However, I do have a lot going on today, a lot that I need to get done, so I kind of had to move this around all of that. What do I have going on? There it is. Okay. So, um, not really, I guess I don't really have a lot going on in the fish world. I've been dealing with an ammonia issue in my 15-gallon for what seems like forever. Finally have that under control again. So I've got some neon tetras in there. I was hoping to actually go over to our LFS and get some more fish because everything that is in their store as of right now is on sale 20% off this weekend because they sold their store. They have new owners taking over, I believe, next month. So they're trying to get rid of pretty much all of their inventory because these new owners are actually bringing in their own inventory, their all of their own stuff. So, um, fingers crossed, I might still be able to make it over there this weekend and get some more fishes. But if not, no big deal. But who doesn't love a good sale, and who wouldn't love to get fish for super, super cheap? I would love to, but we'll see what happens with that. Um, still, still working on getting all of the materials that I need for the 40 breeder. I do have a huge, for lack of better terms, tote bag from Kelly Foreman that is full of stratum that I will probably use, but I also wanted to use sand, so um, we may have to get sand. We may just go fluval stratum. I'm not sure. Biggest thing that we have to worry about right now, though, is the stand. The stand, it's the wood is so bent and twisted and just weird that more than likely we are going to have to just buy all new wood and build a whole new stand on our own, which it's not a huge deal, but something that we hopefully can get started here soon. Because I keep telling you all that we're working on it and we just haven't gotten very far with it, unfortunately. Looks like Sketty, Nona, Bruiser, and Nathan Hovey all came into the chat. Hello to all of you. Welcome to the chat. You love the thumbnail. Oh, I think that was just a photo that we found on Google when we were talking about fish and it got saved. So I decided to use it because I didn't actually think to take any pictures of anything, um, any of my fish or anything before I set this stream up. So, Daniel Velez, hello. So yeah, I sound like a broken record, but hopefully we will be getting somewhere with that 40 breeder very, very soon because I'm getting really anxious and I'm not a very patient person. So I just, if I could snap my fingers and have the whole tank ready and be able to put life into it right now, I definitely would. But I have to learn to be patient. So I'll get there. We will get there. And other than that, yeah, fish wise, I know it's kind of boring. I don't really have a lot going on aside from that. Fish wise, Metalhead does, but I don't want to ruin any of that because I know that he will be going live on Monday, and there's a lot of stuff that he's probably going to want to tell you guys about as well. So I have to be careful about the things I talk about on my stream. Nano Aquarium Guy, hello. Melvin, hello. Nathan, it's my current favorite community fish. Okay, and see, I don't even remember what kind of fish that is, if I'm being completely honest. It was just one I think that maybe we were talking about, um, that maybe we could put in with the sorority because, I'm trying to find things that I know will go well with a bunch of female betas, and look really cool and make the tank pop and all of that fun stuff. So I do know that Cardinal Tetras, I think, is one that we were thinking about or that I'm thinking about putting in there. Um, I also love Neon Tetras. So yeah, it's just going to be, I think, a matter of deciding what I fall in love with the most to put in this tank. Sorry, just making sure that I'm saying hello. Oh, CPDs. Okay, yeah. Yeah. And they are a gorgeous fish, don't get me wrong. Absolutely beautiful. Nothing, I don't think that I've ever seen any of our fish stores or pet stores here in town selling that specific fish. So that would probably be one that I would have to outsource from someone online and have them delivered here, which, I probably could do because thankfully our weather is starting to get a lot better here. So I would feel more comfortable about ordering fish online and having them sent here versus, colder months. Foxy has them. Okay, Skull, I will have to keep that in mind. Um, Maybe I'll put some of those in the breeder with the girls. I don't know. We'll see. Um, First and foremost is going to be getting that new stand built and then getting all of the substrate into it, planting it, getting water into it, letting it do its cycling thing, and then going from there. So I definitely have plenty of time for you guys to make suggestions, maybe about what to put in there. Bruiser says the sunrise females may be dropping soon. Oh, that's exciting. Baby fish are always fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, Nathan, there's so many different fish that I think are so cool that I wish that some of our local stores would carry, but they just don't. So, um, I mean, I guess that's a good thing for people who breed and sell online, especially within the fish community, because, we're able to give them business and help keep them going. But ordering fish online and having them shipped is so stressful, at least for me. And it would be my luck, Nathan, that Richard ran ship, but I'm sure there are tons of people within the hobby that I could probably get them from should he not ship. And yes, Eduardo is Eduardo is pretty cool. We actually got to meet him at the Clash last year, and he's definitely a fun dude. He's funny. I love hanging out with him. So, what do you guys have going on weather-wise in your area? Because we were actually supposed to get this giant snowstorm yesterday into last night, and they were saying that it could split, but if it didn't, we could get up to like 7 inches of slushy, gross, disgusting snow. And I woke up this morning and it was like just this very minuscule dusting of snow on our sidewalks, and it's gone now because the sun came out and just melted it all away. So I'm just curious to know if any of you were affected at all by this snow that they told us we were supposed to get, that we didn't get. Um, let's see here. I don't see anybody new in the chat. If you came in and I did not say hello to you, then here is your hello, because I'm trying to keep an eye on it, but I don't think I've seen anyone new come in as of yet. And if you're lurking, hello to you too. You don't have to come into the chat and physically say anything, but I appreciate you if you are lurking and doing your water changes or, whatever else you may be doing. I know usually weekends are dedicated to tank maintenance and water changing if we need it. Thankfully, we haven't really needed to do a lot of water changes here lately. Sorry, guys, I was just looking at the tiger barb tank. Okay, 40 degrees for Skull. That's awesome. Nathan says beautiful, sunny, windy, and warm. Okay. Bruiser, a quarter of an inch of snow this morning, but yeah, and that's pretty much how it was for us too. I don't even think it was a quarter of an inch. I mean, it was a very, very minuscule amount of snow, and the sun just wiped it all away. Oh, he does ship, but it depends on the area and the weather. So that's good to know, because um it is starting to get warmer and more fair here. So I'll keep that in mind. 87 degrees and sunny. Okay. Boo. 45 where Melvin is, but cloudy. Temperature here is 39, but it's actually beautifully sunny. Not really any wind. Yesterday, the wind was absolutely horrible. I thought I was going to be blown over several times. Um, but it's actually very nice and sunny and beautiful today, even though it's only 39. I'll take 39 and sunny over, cold, wet, rainy, snowy, whatever. Plus, when it's super windy, my truck is just not a big fan, because she's big and she's high off the ground, and the wind just blows us around like we're a tiny little compact car. So I will take no wind or just a light breeze any day. It does, other than the couple of you that are down there in Florida, it does sound like most of us are pretty much experiencing the same temperature. Discus Addiction says, I have plenty of snow up here in northern Wisconsin. I can send you some if you want. No, you please keep it. Please keep all of it. Do not send even one little snowflake this way, please. I absolutely do not like snow at all. Not a fan. Just not a fan. You can keep it. I mean, I definitely appreciate your offer, but that's a gift that I just do not want. You go ahead and keep all of that snow, please. Vinoxky, hello and welcome. Bruiser, the wind has been bad for 2 days, a lot of down trees. Yeah, like I said, the wind was pretty fierce here yesterday. I really did feel like I was going to get blown off, of course, a couple of times just, walking to work, or we have two buildings side by side on our property. And so occasionally we have to walk back and forth between buildings and just going from one building to the other. I thought I was going to be blown off course. It was kind of scary. The wind is pretty bad, or it was. Yeah, you're going to be really hard pressed to give that snow away. There's not very many people that are going to be excited to get snow. You will never, ever, ever see me asking someone to send me snow. Ever. Never, ever. I'm usually the one that tries to give it away when we get it. I don't like it. Like, I'm one of those people that I'm okay if it snows on Christmas Eve and we have a really beautiful white Christmas, but December 26th, it needs to pack its crap and get out. Like, go away. We're done with you now. Bye. Never been a fan of snow, ever. At least not that I can remember. Oh, sounds like Nathan's new CPDs are doing good. That's a good thing. Good to hear. Hail that looked like snow. Holy crap. That's crazy. Sorry, guys. I'm just reading the chat. And again, for those of you that kind of came in late or came in later, Lady R will not be part of the stream today. She does have some personal things that she is going through, but hopefully, she hopes to be back next Saturday. If she doesn't, maybe I will reach out to one of you guys and have you come up on panel so that we can just have a fishy chat. Um, but it's one of those things. I'm a firm believer that if you have personal things going on, you need to take care of those. This I do this for fun. This doesn't take over my life. This is not something that um, I don't know how to word it. This isn't something that is absolutely important to me. I love doing it. I absolutely love coming on and talking to you guys and hearing about things that you have going on in your fish world. But if I have something going on, or, like last week I was sick, I I just, try to remember that I have that community tab, let you guys know what's going on, and just move on. Um, so she can just, I told her take care of herself, do what she needs to do. She can come back when she's ready, and we'll go from there. Oh, Sketty, you prefer snow over rain, hail, and sleet? See, I mean, I'm not a big fan of hail or sleet either, but rain, rain doesn't bother me. It's been over 15 years since you've played in the snow, Nathan. That's terrible. Okay, so there you go, discus addiction. Go ahead and send all that snow down to Nathan so that he can play in it. Yeah, I don't. How much snow did you get? That's crazy. Oh, up there in Wisconsin, that's quite normal, but yeah, I don't I don't like snow. Not me. And I do wish that sometimes I wish that they would allow photos to be shared within the YouTube chats. I think that would be a really cool feature, but at the same time, it could get pretty dangerous because, without some kind of a moderation, you don't know what kind of pictures people are sharing into your chat. Use your imagination. It could get pretty dangerous. So I see why they don't allow photos to be shared within the chat. If shipping wasn't so stupid high, I would ship it all out. I hear you. I hear you. If it was something that was possible, I would scoop it all. Anytime we got snow, I would put as much of it as I could into coolers and just ship it out to random people. I definitely would. Let's see here. Okay, just making sure that I'm not missing anybody. I feel like I had something else that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and now, for the life of me, I cannot remember what that is. Who loves when that happens? I really, I really do feel like I had something to talk to you guys about. Oh well, it'll come to me eventually, I guess, or not. Either way is fine. Yeah, I will definitely pass that message on to her. Because there's been a few times where she's had to send me messages and let me know, that she couldn't make it to the stream. And, she always feels so bad about it. And I keep trying to tell her whatever she has going on in her private life is more important than, coming onto this stream. Streaming on here and talking to you guys, and having her on, that's all cool and that's all really fun, but it shouldn't ever take over your personal life and what you have going on in your personal life. She's she can always come on and do these streams with me, always. But, you know, when you have things that you need to take care of outside of that, do it. And I keep telling her, take care of those things and don't feel bad. I'll be here next week. We'll pick up where we left off. It's no big deal. But yeah, she very, very much always feels absolutely terrible when she can't make it. And I'm just not sure how to make her not feel terrible, because things happen, life happens, and it's okay. It's okay for her to step back and take care of what she needs to and not be here. It's completely okay. We're okay, Lady R. We still love you, and you know, you're still welcome on here every single week. So there you are. Proof is in the pudding of the chat. We also love you, and we hope you take care of yourself and come back when you're ready. And if you're not ready next week, that's okay too. But hopefully she's able to get these things taken care of and come back. But if not, that's okay. It's perfectly okay. Yes. Again, she is. She's so sweet. And I think she tries so hard to please everybody that sometimes she forgets she needs to step back and take care of herself as well. So, yes. Yep. We will definitely all be here when she's ready to come back. I appreciate you guys all sending all this love into the chat, and I hope that she's able to watch the replay and see it. But I will definitely relay all of your messages to her. Um, yeah, I'll let her. I'll let her know and tell her that you guys sent all of this love her way. What's up with fish? So I did kind of touch base on, some things earlier, kind of at the beginning of the stream. Um, still, still trying to get the 40 breeder, get all of the supplies that we need to get the 40 breeder up and running 100%. We're pretty much just going to build a new stand for it because Josh doesn't really trust the stand that came with it, which is perfectly fine. So we'll have to get those materials so that we can rebuild the entire stand, and then we're going to have to get um, the sand to go with it if I decide not to actually use the stratum. And then, of course, plants. And then we'll have to let it cycle. I'll have to get a couple of more sponge filters because I believe right now all of the sponge filters are being used on other tanks. So, yeah. And then I do have some neon tetras in my 15-gallon again because I finally do have the ammonia under control. Our LFS has currently got everything in their inventory on sale for 20% off right now. So I'm kind of hoping that I can make my way over there this weekend to buy more fish, but we'll see. Kenny E, hello. Thank you so much for coming on to the stream. So yeah, I mean, other than that, unfortunately, I don't really have a lot going on fish wise. And like I was telling everybody, Josh does, but I don't want to spoil and say anything because I know that he's going to want to talk about those things on Monday for his stream. So, I mean, about the only thing I can do is let you guys know that he does have some pretty cool stuff. Um, and you'll have to tune in on Monday to find out what it is. And if I am able to make it over to the LFS and get more fish, since everything is on sale right now, I will do a video of what I got so that you guys can see, because I haven't done a video in forever, but I also don't really have anything going on to where I can make a video, like not even a short, because I haven't really had anything new happen lately. So I haven't moved any tanks or anything like that. I did add a whole bunch more plants to my 15-gallon that I got from Miss Kelly Foreman, um, which are actually starting to fill out a lot more and just be absolutely beautiful. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do a video on that. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see here. It's still bugging me because I really did have something to talk to you guys about. Something else that I wanted to talk about, and now I can't remember what it is. And I was hoping that the more I talked about it, the more it would kind of come into like the foreground of my brain, but I still have no clue. Monster Fish Gal Lori, hello. Thank you so much for coming on and joining the stream. Not really a lot to talk about, but yeah. You have that gorgeous arowana behind you that we would love to see up close. That would be a great short. Yeah. Um, that's actually Josh's, but I mean, I definitely could do a short on that for you guys. He really, really is a beautiful fish. Um, and he's quite spicy. It's quite spicy. Yeah, I got a ton of plants from Kelly Foreman. That is, I guess, the one upside to living as close to her as I do. I mean, literally, she's like 7 minutes away from my house. Um, so that is an upside. Like almost every time she has to do a trimming, she's like, hey. So yeah, she gave me so many plants that I actually ended up putting some into the T-bone tank with the tiger barbs and then distributing the rest of them to the 15-gallon and then my betta tanks. Oh, and I did end up putting some downstairs in the guppy mosh pit. And also I put some in with the axolotls as well. So plants everywhere. At least everywhere they can go that we know those fish won't eat them. Hello, I'm just gonna call you Courtney's. That's I don't know if you're a new name or if you're someone that just changed your name, but hello. Thank you for joining. Welcome to me babbling on about a bunch of nonsense because I'm running out of things to tell you guys, and I've only been live for 30 minutes. So, this is why I like having a co host because we can kind of bounce off of each other and talk about a whole lot of really cool stuff. Oh, okay. Well, welcome. That's really cool that I kind of popped up on your little YouTube thing. We talk fish on this channel, so hopefully you're a fish keeper or you enjoy talking about fish because that's what I do on this channel. I'm a fish keeper with what feels like a million tanks, but welcome. And hopefully you enjoy yourself. You did catch me on the day that my co-host unfortunately is not here, but I usually do have a co-host with me, and we talk about our experiences with our fish and our fish tanks and kind of what we have going on for the week and what we have planned for the following week. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. If anybody has any questions or anything that you want me to talk about, feel free to put that down into the chat as well. Kind of help me get going on a new topic. I guess Oh, thank you, Courtney. That's really sweet of you. I do have a blast with my co-host though, and usually it makes things flow quite a bit better. Kimmy, Josh is upstairs. I'm going to assume playing video games, which is what he does every Saturday, usually and every Sunday as well. He doesn't typically come on to my live streams. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Courtney, for coming into the chat and saying hello. Hopefully, you'll enjoy the rest of this stream. Um, so yeah, speaking of topics, I know that this is something that pretty much all of us are going to be talking about for the next, you know, several months. But the Keystone Clash. I have been paying attention to their Facebook page a lot, and there are so many of you that have signed on as with the fish tuber package, which I think is great. Some of you, Josh and I met last year. A lot of you were going to get to meet for the first time this year, which is super super exciting for us, because this year we're actually staying at the hotel instead of having to drive back and forth from an Airbnb. So we're going to actually have a lot more time to hang out with people, um, every day once everything kind of starts shutting down, which I'm so excited about. And I think this is going to be the only fish convention that we're going to get to go to this year, which is fine. We're okay with that because the Keystone Clash, we really enjoyed last year. And with Aquashella not coming to Chicago this year, um, we just can't really afford too many big trips. And for us, Pennsylvania is a pretty big one. It's like a 13-hour drive for us. So yeah, we saving up for that and gearing up for that. I'm super excited. And we actually ordered our well, I ordered our fish fam link lanyards. So both of us have one of those for the convention this year, which is super excited. Super exciting. Um They're super, super cool, really cool. And the fact that they have the QR code in the one corner, so when somebody says, "Oh, you have a YouTube channel?" Well, what is it? Instead of you having to worry about writing it down or standing next to them while they're trying to type it into YouTube, you just hold that little card up, have them scan that QR code with their camera. It takes them right to your fishfam.link page. So all of your links are there. Your YouTube, your Instagram, your TikTok, whatever you have on fishfam.link is in that tiny little QR code that they can scan and just find you immediately. So that was actually a really good idea, that they came up with. And it was definitely worth the price. Select Pet, this is the year of the Clash, and it's super exciting. Kimmy, you totally should fly in for the Clash. You totally should. It would be a ton of fun. Plus, we would get to meet you, those of us who have not met you yet. It's going to be a ton of fun. Like, so many exciting people are going to be there. Kelly Foreman is signed up to be one of the speakers. Like, just really, really, really cool. Really cool. And I know last year we had an absolute blast. And I know this year is going to be the same. It's going to be so much fun to just see everybody again and hang out with everybody again. Making sure that I'm not missing anybody. Okay, about 40 minutes in here. Definitely running out of things to talk to you guys about. So I may end up cutting this a little short because there are things that I need to get done around the house today. So um, I just kind of squeezed out some time so that I could talk to you guys because the last couple of weeks I haven't been on, being sick and all that other jazz. And I'm actually still dealing with the sickness. I know you guys can hear it because I can hear it. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this short. Um, I said everything that I had to say. Let you guys know everything, at least that I can think of, that I needed to say. So I will let all of you beautiful people go. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Hopefully, wherever you are, it's pretty enough, beautiful enough. Um, Kenny, I'm sorry, but I am down with the sickness. It's terrible. I've been sick for over a week. I'm over it. So, anyway, yes, you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Have a great weekend, whatever it is that you do. And I will see all of you on Monday night for Metalhead's Monday Night Mayhem stream. In the meantime, I hope that you all do have a great weekend, and we will definitely see you next week. Bye, guys.